Welcome to the Weekly Mix. Now, the Weekly Mix is a series of concerts that Auckland Live has been running for a few weeks now. In a time of winter and uncertainty, we believe that coming together and sharing good food, good music, and good company is more important than ever. So thank you very much for joining us today. Today we have the phenomenal Caitlin Smith, and I'm going to hand over to her. Kia ora.
Denied each other for aching months. Vast bodies of water lay between. This distance carries expectation with the brevity of leaving. And you'll migrate to seabirds landing. We did not kiss for over half a day. Too shy to touch, gentle doubt, afraid of what we wanted to say. Now there's a soft groaning taste, insatiable in our salted mouth of honey-spoken poems, demanding their melodies be known and their melodies be sung. Eyes closed and hearts open. Your parted lips urge me not to make a sound. But within the gravity of your departure gate waiting. Within the last possible leaving embrace, I felt us finally arrive together, then separately, graciously fly away. These in-flight tears soaked up by the hem of my long cotton dress, stock taken in the very little time spent together. You dived in to share the solitude. Your presence, your smile, nanosecond swift joy. Kia ora. This song's for Ange. I think I have a sagging mic, but hey, Mike does that sometimes. Long afloat on a shipless ocean, I try my best to smile until your singing eyes and fingers do me loving to your eyes, and you say did I dream you dreamed about me? Were you here when I was full of sail? But now my foolish boat is leaning, broken love alone on your arms. For you say, touch me not, touch me not. Come back tomorrow. My poor heart, my poor heart shies from the Thanks, Ange. For always being there. Now, I do this thing. This is a thing that I do. I do this thing where I play an original and a cover, an original and a cover, so you don't get judgy. So, Tenarawa Tukwe, I wrote from a poem of mine called Thank You. And this song is a autobiographical description of my being, which is third bird, third fish, third woman. Born the youngest child of the youngest child, blown by a high-pitched wind from the branches of the trees, to walk alone into the great unknown, open her arms to all who were flung this far from where they're meant to be, and farther than the eye can see. She tried every day to fly away with nets and strings, and clipped her wings and made her body stay and soar. She scoured the shore and the ocean floor for all the shine that was left behind from the wrecks that had sunk before, and still she needed more, and so she went down, excavated the stars she had to drown, under Venus and Mars, till one day she was swept away by a silent junk on the sea, and its promises of a life that was worth living, a life worth living. Navigating the years through the salty tears, she wouldn't know what solid ground felt like beneath her feet. Her wings were torn by raging storms, and many a pirate sought to sink their hooks into her. They would look right through her. Bright and brave as the galley slave, her love would flit from ship to ship. He shunned the comfort that she gave. He preferred the rocking of the bottle's waves, and so he went down, excavating the stars he had to drown, under Venus and Mars, till one day he was washed away by the fortunes of the sea. He couldn't find a life worth living, a life worth living, a life worth living, worth living. To find peace, she lost the lover she never had. It's well worth the cost of sadness and suffering. She dug deep into a well divined inside her, and mind shining found the treasure. She said, if I free you today from a memory in Nevada, I cast the ashes out to sea. catch the wind from branches of the tree. Awesome. Thanks, Nina. So I learned a few songs in lockdown. Well, actually, I'd be lying. I learned 3. I mean, that's not many, is it? But, you know, lockdown was great. I realized I'm an introvert and I wanted to stay in level 4 forever. And I think I probably, well, apart from these gigs, I guess I'm trying. But Suzanne, I had to learn for my dear partner, my ex-partner who I wrote the first song for, his new partner's called Suzanne. So I wanted to learn this song for her because my spiritual father is Leonard Cohen, my spiritual mother is Joni Mitchell, and they were together in Greece. And I believe that I am their totally legitimate spiritual love child. Well, I was born in Toronto in 71, so it adds up, you know, it makes sense. Susan takes you down to her place near the river. You can hear the boats go by. You can spend the night beside her, and you know that she's half crazy, but that's why you wanna be there. And she feeds you tea and oranges that come all the way from China, and just when you mean to tell her she gets you on a wavelength and lets the river answer that you've always been her lover. And you want to travel with her, and you really want to travel blind, and you know that she will trust you, 'cause you've touched her perfect body with your mind. Jesus was a sailor when he walked upon the water. He'd spent a long time watching from his lonely wooden tower. But when he knew for certain only drowning men could see him, he said, "All men will be sailors and until the sea shall free them." But he himself was broken long before the sky would open, forsaken, almost human. He sank beneath your wisdom like a stone. And you want to travel with him, and you really want to travel blind, and you know you will trust him, 'cause he's touched your perfect body with his mind. Susan takes your hand and she leads you to the river, wearing rags and feathers from Salvation Army counters, and the sun pours down like honey on Our Lady of the Harbor. She shows you where to look among the garbage and the flowers. There are wish she touched your perfect body with her mind. Suzanne takes you down. Suzanne holds the mirror. Suzanne holds a mirror. Suzanne holds a mirror. Suzanne holds a mirror. It's about time I made love to it. So here's a song I wrote called Make Love to It. I'm an unmade bed, a sink of dirty water, been ripped up and put back together one too many times. I'm an unread book, the lost instruction manual, an untried recipe for the most delicious pie. It's time to play dead again, play dead. Fall on down and crack open your head again, open my head. Yeah. Your mind's made up, so there's no use in trying. You put the lids back on the boxes and compartmentalize, 'cause you can't live it raw. That's just too much to handle, and so you lock it up and bite down hard. Don't let them see you cry. Lord, it's time to play dead again and again and again and again and again. Fall all down and crack open your head again, 'cause you only get one life, and it's a good life. It's the only one you know. So suck it up into your mouth and hear it sparkle on your skin. Feel his multicolored inspiration and make love to him. Make love. Yeah. Make love to it. You don't add up, that's an illogical equation. The spell never broken that could save our planet Earth. I'm the first page in that great unwritten novel. The words never spoken that could make us fall in love. And now it's time to play dead again. Fall on down and crack open our heads again, 'cause we only get one life. It's a good life, the only one we'll know. So sparkle on your skin. Hear it sparkle on your skin. Make love. Haha. I have a song for Amy, and it's called Love is Blindness, and I believe only blind people can sing this song. Because, yes, I'm legally blind, and I have to do my educational little mihi now about how 90% of blind people have some useful vision. It's only 10% that are totally blind. And so that kind of jades and warps people's perception of blindness, and I'm accused all the time of not being blind enough, which is an interesting thing. Also, I walk too fast for a blind woman, and you're not really blind. Oh, that's fun too. So this song, I believe, is truly spoken, sung by someone who is blind, because we don't judge like sighted people judge. So sighted people, sorry, guys, if there's any other blind people here, props, but you know, you look at something and you think you know what's going on underneath. You have no idea. So just take something out of today. It won't be the music or the catsuit. It'll hopefully be try not to judge, because you don't have a clue what's going on underneath. None of us do. Oh dear. Love is blindness. I don't want to see. Won't you wrap the night around me? Oh, my heart. Love is blindness. The thread is ripping, the knot is slipping. Love is blindness. Love is clockworks and cold steel. Fingers too numb to feel. Blow out the candle. Squeeze the handle. Love is blindness. Love is blindness. Love is blindness. Little death without any warning, no call, no warning. No. Baby, it's so dangerous. I feel that all this makes sense. Love is drowning, it's drowning in a deep well. All the secrets, but no one to tell. Take the money, honey, 'cause love is blindness. 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 Turns out love is literally blindness. I have this thing, and it's called, I didn't realize it's called euphoric recall, and it means that whenever, you've lost someone, you only think of the good things about them rather than the terrible things. So it makes it harder to untangle. So, oh Lord, here's one of mine. It's called Gunslingers and Skeleton Keys. It only took me 5 years or so to write. I'm glacial when it comes to songwriting, chops. Mind you, I shouldn't say that. Perhaps it's just increasing it, yeah? Inconsolable tonight, the streets won't stop crying, the concrete guts churned up, in your head a humming, 'cause you won't trust anyone. Your guard is down and you fall asleep, they ride roughshod over your dreams. They're closing windows and locking doors, still they wait outside till you come home, hyper-vigilant to vigilante. Shadows and doubts, cowboys and thieves, sing slingers and skeleton keys, rattle and stone, can't get into the heart of me. Gunslingers and skeleton keys, quiet, you'll open up and welcome love inside. Weapons and defenses down, you are safe. Stand up to your worst fear, face to face, and say, gunslingers and skeleton keys, rattle and stomp. From now on, you can't scare me no more. Gunslingers and skeleton keys, gunslingers and skeleton keys. Now, Nina Mersip, who was just sitting here, is a magnificent astrologer. And I'm a little bit obsessed with Chiron. And the glyph of Chiron is actually a skeleton key. And Chiron represents the wounded healer. And so our deepest wound is that which will actually not only heal us once we heal it, but will heal everyone else too. So that's a good thing, right? Here's a song written by my spiritual mother. It's called A Case of You, which one of my students actually came to a gig and thought it was a crate of you, and it really does change the feel somewhat when you say that, you know. God bless, right? That's the Kiwi, bro. I could drink a crate of you, mate. Yeah. Pardon me. Sorry, Joni. Hopefully she's not watching this on live stream. Okay. And thanks for coming, everyone. You're so beautiful to be here, and let's keep in touch. I'm just CaitlinSmith.com, and you can like me on Facebook. A lot of people don't. Of my 5,000 friends, about sort of 4,000 of them don't actually like me, but that's okay. Not really friends, are they? Just before our love got lost, you said I'm as constant as the northern star. And I said, constantly in the darkness, where's that at? If you want me, I'll be at the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster on a blue TV screen light, I drew a map of Canada, oh, Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. You're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you. And I'd still be on my feet, still be on my feet. Oh, I am a lonely painter. I live in a box of paints, and I'm so frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones who ain't afraid. And I remember the time you told me, you said love is touching souls. Surely you touch mine. A little part of you pours out of me in these lines from time to time. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. Tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you. I'd still be on my feet. I'll still be on my feet. I'll still be on my I met a woman, she had a mouth like yours. She knew your life, your demons and your deeds. She said, go to him, honey, and stay with him if you can. Be prepared to bleed. You're in my blood like some kind of holy wine. It tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you. I still be on my feet. You're in my blood like holy wine. Tastes so bitter and so sweet. I could drink a case of you. Still be on my feet. Oh, yeah. Still be on my feet. I could drink a case of you. I could drink a case of you. Oh, I could drink a case of you. I don't know how we're doing on time. I know I'm only supposed to do 45 minutes, and that's not actually very long. So maybe the live feed will just tag out, and I'll just keep playing until 3 or something a.m. Or I don't know, because I'm used to singing for 3 hours, so it's a bit like that. But obviously, if you need to get back to work, don't let me stop you or anything. But it's time for one of mine, and so. Maybe I'll do this one. It's called Fade Into the Sun. Hey, believe it or not, the album I recorded 11 years ago is actually coming out. I've got a launch date. It's actually a soft launch, which is the 12th of August at Anthology Lounge up on Cave Road. So if you want to come along to that, that'd be super cool. The actual name of the album is called You Have Reached Your Destination. Clearly not true, but never mind. I have now. The reason I had to stay as long as I did trying to find out the perfect solution was it's got Braille on the cover and a tactile labyrinth. Even though about only 250 New Zealanders read Braille, I'm aiming for the international market. And also no one plays CDs anymore, but I just don't care. Sorry, I just want you to get an obsolete object and play with it. Just look at it. You don't have to actually listen to it. You could just read the lyrics as well. I have my poems on one poster and my lyrics on the other. So, it's just worth getting just because, right? And we found a solution. It's resin, by the way. If you have to put Braille on your front cover of anything, resin. Hot tip. Yesterday was meant to be our anniversary. All that remains is a sour taste, I'm sorry we couldn't make it that far. When you're healing from a broken leg or arm, it seems to take so long to heal what we have broken. I dreamt of being invited to a party thrown by your new love to celebrate the expectation of your first child. Exhausted and sleep deprived, emotion runs to the surface like exposed electrical wires. And then I finally crack the code. Oh, I get buried under the snow. The more seasons that unfold, the more I feel the cold. Strange to hear your happy birthday. Did all the love we had simply evaporate? Simply evaporate. At our friend's wedding, you just stared out into space. You shuffled your feet, talked of your travels, then you turned and walked away. Question what went wrong as the bitterness turns, as the bitterness turns, as the bitterness turns, the bitterness turns, as the bitterness turns, the bitterness turns, the bitterness turns to sweetness and then fades into the sun. It's a peach, nectarine, sweet summer. So far removed from waking up dead in the winter, in the winter. Peach, nectarine, sweet, 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 sweet summer. I'm gonna fade into the sun, into the sun. I'll fade into the sun. Into the sun, into the sun. So I will make this my last song because, you know, I can tell you're restless, you've got better things to do. So I want you to sing along with this one. It's called None of Us Are Free. And you know, whoever wants to have a talk about racism, I've actually literally screamed myself hoarse trying to explain racism to people, and privilege and white privilege and ableism and all the rest of it. And, you know, this song is so true now. So I just want to sing it. And if you could sing along with great gusto in the chorus, it's kind of like a call and response. So when I say none of us are free, you can just sing none of us are free. And I know that there'll be hella singers out there, so just represent. And Happy New Year, everyone. Matariki. It's a beautiful thing. It's a new beginning, and we should be having a new beginning right about now. What a fantastic mid-year thing to be doing, you know. I'm raving, right? Thank you so much for coming. Well, you better listen, my sisters and brothers, 'cause if you do, you will hear there are voices still calling across the years, and the crying across the ocean, and the crying across the land, and there will till we all come to understand. None of us are free. None of us are free. None of us are free. One of us is chained. None of us are free. Yeah, yeah. None of us are free. Yeah, none of us are free. None of us are free. One of us is chained. None of us, none of us, none of us. Well, there are people still in darkness, and they just can't see the light. And if you don't say it's wrong, that says it's right. Gotta try and feel for each other. Let our sisters know we care. Gotta get the message, sound it out loud and clear. None of us are free. None of us are free. None of us are free. One of us is chained. None of us are free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. None of us are free. 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 One of us is chained. None of us are free. Well, I swear your salvation isn't hard to find. None of us gonna make it on our own. Gotta join together, spirit, heart, and mind. So each and every soul who's suffering knows that they're not alone. None of us are free. None of us are free. Come on. None of us are free. One of us is chained. None of us are free. None of us are free. Yeah, yeah. None of us are free. Yeah, yeah. None of us are free. One of us is chained. None of us, none of us, none of us, none of us. Come a little closer, you're gonna hear what I say. That the world is getting smaller each passing day. Come on, baby, you gotta start to realize that the truth is shining bright before your very eyes. Oh, none of us are free. None of us are free. None of us are free. One of us is chained. None of us are free. Yeah. None of us are free. None of us are free. Yeah. None of us are free. One of us is chained. None of us are free. 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 One of us is chained. None of us are free. 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 One of us is chained. None of us are free. Oh. Thank you.